Hello everybody and welcome to 5 in 5, your weekly diet of bite-sized reflections from individuals who are trailblazing diversity and inclusion in many walks of life. My name is Nile and I am your host of 5 in 5. Today I am joined by the Northern powerhouse herself. She's a change agent and she's also a director in the Blair Project. None other than Dr. Marilyn Comrie. How are you, Marilyn?
I'm fantastic now, and thank you very much for asking me.
Oh, no problem. We're happy to have you on the show. So straight into the first question, Marilyn. What do you think is one of the biggest barriers to female diversity in STEM?
I think the biggest barrier is that employers like to employ people who look and sound like themselves. In the UK, more than 80% of engineers and people working in the tech sector are white males. And so the natural tendency for employers is to keep employing the same people with the same characteristics, the same behaviors. But, you know, they will gain far more by exploring employing different people. We have a situation at the moment where women make up half the population, so that's half the population that you're ignoring and you're not tapping into, and they may have a different skill set which enables you to reach new markets that you would probably never have been aware of yourself. We also have a situation where 29% of people studying engineering degrees, graduates, are from Black, Asian, minority, ethnic communities, but they make up only 8% of the engineering workforce. So there's this huge disconnect, and I think that that's what more employers need to do, is to step outside of their comfort zone and begin to explore employing people who they would never have employed before, but I think they will discover that there are benefits, the diversity dividend that they will achieve through doing that.
Excellent. And so in terms of those barriers, what actions do you think that need to be taken?
Well, I think the main one is to start with educating employers so that they are aware that actually they are using unconscious bias during their recruitment process, maybe the algorithms that they use during recruitment, which often means that if women returners have taken 5 years out to have children, the algorithms are set in such a way that actually they won't even get an interview. And I'm talking here about female engineers. So we need to make the current engineering workforce, tech workforce, more comfortable in terms of having more women and people from Black, Asian, ethnic minority backgrounds involved within that sector. So I think it is essentially about educating and acclimatizing employers to embrace the business benefits of diversity. So educating employers, but there are more than enough women and ethnic minorities wanting to go into engineering and tech.
Now, the Blair Project is a STEM education business. What exciting developments are currently going on that make you want to get involved in this?
Well, the thing that really excites me at the moment is hydrogen power and hydrogen fuel cell technologies. So this is about supporting the drive for electrification, that hydrogen and hydrogen fuel cells provides an alternative to battery technologies and the need to recharge, to have recharging stations. You can combine a hydrogen fuel cell with solar power on your solar power panels on your house, and they will charge the hydrogen fuel cell that you can then plug into your car, and then you go traveling all day and then plug it back into your house. So that's a very exciting new development that I'm delighted to say I'm involved in.
Excellent. And Marilyn, what is your favorite failure?
Now, one of the things that I've always learned is that success is all about failure first, that failures are the stepping stones to success. And actually every failure just makes you stronger, smarter, and more determined and resilient. So My favourite failure was we applied for some funding, as you know now, to an organisation, and we didn't get it. And at the time, we were based in Wigan. And so we then thought, right, we're doing this game-changing work, teaching young people how to convert used petrol go-karts into electric e-carts, which they can test and race to develop the workforce of the future and this pipeline of talent that we need to drive the electric revolution. But it wasn't being appreciated where we were in Wigan. And so failing to get that funding meant we had to make the decision to move to Manchester and be part of that engineering and tech hub that is thriving in Manchester itself. And as a result of that decision to move, we were awarded £4 million of central government funding to create a new Manchester Innovation Activities Hub, which will specialise in moving rapidly upskilling, reskilling and retraining low-income residents living in Moss Side, Hume, Rusholme and Fallowfield, disadvantaged areas, upskilling them so that they can, and fast tracking them into hard to fill occupations within Manchester Science Park and the wider innovation ecosystem. So out of a negative has come a fantastic positive.
And finally, Marilyn, what is it that you want to be remembered for?
What I would like to be remembered for is the woman who contributed to making poverty history in Greater Manchester. Greater Manchester is a Goldilocks city region, and we have the opportunity to make poverty history here by becoming more inclusive in terms of innovation, getting more people involved in green technologies as innovators, as technicians, as engineers, and as entrepreneurs. The truth is, the green companies, the green global giants of tomorrow have not been created yet. And I would like to think that Manchester Innovation Activities Hub would have a part to play in inspiring local people to create those green global giants of tomorrow. And in that way, spread the wealth, create more jobs, and help people to enjoy better quality lives.
Excellent. Love it, love it, love it. And that's all we've got time for today, folks. I hope you really enjoyed this episode. Thank you, Marilyn, for being our first guest. I super appreciate that. And if you really like this episode, make sure to like it, comment and share it with your friends, work colleagues, family. And yeah, catch us. We'll be having a new episode every week. So till then, see you later.
Bye.